Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is KJ Ricardo. I usually don't record videos of myself, but unfortunately I have some sad news that I wanted to share with all of you. Jimmy Garrett, who played Lucy Carmichael's son, Jerry Carmichael, on The Lucy Show, he passed away this week. He was 66 years old, and he was actually going to be celebrating his birthday next week. He died from complications of diabetes, and he had a sudden fall at home. According to his ex-wife, Laura Johansson, this was a very unexpected passing. He fell at home. He seemed to be okay, and then he fell at home. But he had been having complications from diabetes for a while. And so it's very sad. He was only 66 years old. I think for most of us who know The Lucy Show, we think of Jimmy Garrett as Jerry Carmichael. We think of him as that little boy from the 1960s. We think of him as that, but he was just 66 years old way too soon, way too soon. He has two children, 13-year-old and a 10-year-old, Emily and Spencer. And according to his ex-wife, they are mourning their father, and they are actually traumatized about the events of his passing and how just unexpected, completely, it took them by surprise. He fell at home, and so they are traumatized by it, and they miss him so much. And so I am thinking of the kids. I am offering my condolences to them, and I hope that they can find some peace, and that this is going to be a really difficult time for them. And so please keep his kids in mind, and all who love him, keep them in mind, because they are too young to lose their father too. I loved watching Jimmy Garrett on The Lucy Show. Little Jerry, he is so cute, and he had some great lines. Vivian Vance actually used to tell him that he had the Fred Mertz lines on the show. On I Love Lucy, Fred Mertz, he would have these great one-liners that would just complete a scene, that would make the scene so much funnier. And she would tell Jimmy, after filming a scene, she said, "You had the Fred Mertz line." And I love that, and it's so true. Sometimes he would just have one line that would just make the whole scene so much better. The audience would crack up because he is such a cute little boy on the show. And so I loved watching, I adored little Jerry Carmichael, and I think that Jimmy Garrett was a great child actor to play him. He was only on the show for the first 3 seasons as a regular, and then he was in a few episodes of season 4, and then he was dropped from the show to focus more on Lucy Carmichael and her adventures and have more celebrity guests. But he was great. I think Jimmy Garrett was a great child actor, and so this was very shocking news to find out that he had passed away this week. I did not see that coming, and so I'm thinking of his family. According to his ex-wife, Laura, he was a great storyteller. He loved having conversations about any topics. He loved to talk about movies and television shows, and he loved sharing his experiences about working with Lucille Ball and Vivian Vance and the other kids. He loved talking about that, and so he was really great to learn more about The Lucy Show from his experience as a child actor on the show. He was also an avid photographer. He loved taking photos, and that's something that I didn't know. So that's it. That's all I wanted to share with you. I wanted to let you know that Jimmy Garrett passed away this week, and just let you know that because I'm sure a lot of you enjoyed watching Jimmy on The Lucy Show and adored Jerry Carmichael. I think he was just so great on the show. So I wanted to let you know I plan to make a compilation video celebrating him, a compilation of Jerry Carmichael's best scenes from the show. I plan to make that this week, so you can look forward to that and just keep his family in mind. If anything, I mean, we miss him. We are saddened by this as a fan of the Lucy show, but nothing compares to what the family is going through. And so just keep the family in mind. Thanks for watching, and please put in a comment your favorite thing about watching Jimmy Garrett on the Lucy show, your favorite memories of watching him as Jerry Carmichael, and maybe put down some of your favorite scenes, and I will put that into the compilation video. So just put in a comment your memories of watching Jimmy Garrett as Jerry Carmichael on the Lucy show, and I would love to read your comments. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. I'm sorry that I have to share this sad news, but it happens, unfortunately. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. And I'm just in loving memory of Jimmy Garrett. He will always be our Jerry Carmichael.